All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Nerd is the Word. I am Josh,
I'm Jeff.
and we got a very exciting and interesting show for you. You know, what we had our minds kind of toyed with on Friday. You know, we had a trailer come out,
We
a
did, yeah.
amazing trailer. Oh, that's so beautiful. They I don't I guess they dropped it like noon that day, and
Something like that.
I'm looking on YouTube, like, let me find like someone who's live streaming it. And I'm sitting there and someone was like, as soon as the trailer drops, go to my other video. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting. And then it's like, trailer's dropped. I'm like, I'm there for it. Such a good trailer. That's gonna be it's gonna be good. But before we get into all that, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing all right. Let's say
Good. What have you watched anything new and exciting?
new, no, exciting, yes. Captain America: The First Avenger.
Oh, I love that movie. I love that. I like the. Let me move that a little bit. There we go. I'm in the center now. Um, I like Winter Soldier better though, and I don't know why. If it, I don't know if it's just me because I've always been kind of a Bucky Barnes fan, but that movie was First Avenger so good.
Yeah.
It's,
So on Disney Plus, they have it where it's listed in like chronological order.
yeah.
So that's the first one, obviously. So we started we're gonna go through the watch through and watch them all in order that they happen according
Oh
to the
yeah.
timeline of the MCU.
Me and Serena were talking about doing that, and well, here's how we were gonna do it. Well, this is how I said we're gonna do it, and she was like, "We're not doing that." I was like, "Okay," um, because I know my place. Um, she was talking about doing a chronological order. I was like, "We can just skip Captain Marvel," and she knows how I feel. And she's like, "No, we can't." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't need to watch these movies with you then. I'm good. Um, I'll live." But yeah, no, but just Captain America. Nothing.
Yeah, we just Captain America so far. We haven't made it to Captain Marvel. We haven't made it from "Oh Captain" to "My Captain."
Yeah, I mean, look. Here's the thing: you can skip that one if you want to, because you know what happens. I'll go ahead and tell you, nothing, nothing at all. Actually, you figure
Um,
out how Nick Fury got his
um,
scar.
Mallrats happens in that movie. Okay,
Okay, yeah, you make a valid point. But
how
no,
dare you besmirch the name of Kevin Smith?
well, I didn't mean to. Um, no, we've been watching. Let's see. I have been watching the DC animated movies, mainly the Batman ones.
Okay,
Let me go ahead and tell you about these movies.
the Killing Joke is amazing.
Oh well, the Killing Joke isn't in that universe.
Should
In
be.
this certain, it should be, but this one is it's Son of Batman, Batman Bad Blood, Batman Hush, Batman versus Robin, all them. Yeah, I was watching Bad Blood the other day, and I've seen it before, but I didn't really nose itches. But I didn't realize what was said until I watched it the other day. I was like, "Oh, are you okay, Dick?" Um, you okay? Let me go ahead and let me ask you before I say this. What do you think the relationship between Dick and Bruce is? Like, just off the top of your head.
Probably like stepdad, stepson.
So, like a fairly good, in a sense, relationship.
No.
Yeah, you'd be fucking right. Because I mean, you know me, I'm a Batman guy. I know there have been problems with those two throughout the books. Yeah, I didn't realize what was said in this movie, and I was like, I've never wanted to hug a fictional character more in my life, but just bring your long headed ass over here, and our long haired ass over here. I'll give you a hug because he's talking to Batwoman,
Hmm.
and he's telling her who he is and all that, and she's asking about she asks him, how was it like? What was it like growing up with him? And he's like basically saying like, oh, he's a dick, and he was just saying all this stuff is like Batman, he's not exactly the best person for a child to grow up with. And it's raining. And he's like, how was it? Lonely. I'm like, Oh, my sweet baby boy, come here. I'll give you the childhood you deserve. You might be in your like 20s, but come on, I'll buy you Legos. Okay, I'll buy you Legos and Lincoln Logs, and you can play to your heart's content. No, I've
See,
been watching those. They're actually pretty good. I've seen a couple of them, and they got. I'm not a huge fan of Damian Wayne. He's kind of a prick, but I mean, he's one of those characters that you get used to
mm-hmm.
because he kind of grows on you a little bit. As much as I hate him, he grows to the point where it's like, okay, you're not that bad, Damien. But no, other than that, just WandaVision, obviously. We watched a movie last night called The Gift with
Okay.
Jason Bateman.
Oh,
And Jason Bateman, I don't know how you feel about him. I think he's a damn good actor. He has potential. Yeah, I have never wanted someone to die or have everything taken away from them more than I wanted him to die in that movie. Because we were watching it and Serena's like, "Oh my god, he's a narcissist." And I'm like, do I want him to die in this movie? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good movie. It's I recommend it, but the whole entire time I was sitting there like, "Oh, I hope nothing but bad things happen to him."
oh man.
And there's been, honestly, I can't think of any other movie with him that thought has ever crossed my mind, because usually he's like he's a character you like.
Yeah, he's like the happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, he's like the
Like
voice. In that, he was kind of a jackass, and I was like, I don't I don't know why I'm feeling this way, but it was good. It was pretty good. Serena picked a good one last night.
All right. Well, that sounds like fun times.
Oh yeah, but no, other than that, just WandaVision and movie trailers.
Yeah, the best things.
Yummy.
Best things, definitely.
But
All right. So what do you
yeah.
want to do? WandaVision first or Kong?
Um. Let's do a little foreplay. Let's go with Kong first.
Oh, okay. Godzilla
Because
versus Kong.
WandaVision. Before we get into Godzilla versus Kong, do you know how long these, like, what has it been, 5 days since it came out? Do you know how
Yeah.
long these days have been waiting for this moment? I've watched that episode 3 times.
I was about to say it definitely hit like the first little act. Like I'm the way that I'm looking at it is it's like a 3 act movie. So each set of 3 episodes is a different act. So we just hit that little plot twist for going from act 1 to act 2. And
Yeah.
oh boy, was it a good one.
But let's get Kong versus Godzilla out of the way, and not to say that like it's less, but I think we have more to unwrap with WandaVision,
Yeah.
and I feel like we need to give Kong versus Godzilla its time. You watched the trailer?
Yes. Multiple times.
What? Oh, same here. What did you think? Well, I know what you think. If you watched it multiple times, you loved it just like I did. That was. It felt like a lot, and I want there to be another trailer coming out, but well, they have enough time. I mean, it's not like it's coming out in October, so.
Yeah, it's coming out what, March still?
Yeah, they pushed. I want to say they pushed back the date from March. What was it, 21st or something like that, to May, or not May, March 31st. So I guess I don't know. I mean, I guess they kind of realized that releasing it 4 days before Justice League probably wasn't the smartest idea. But I could also see a world where releasing it, 6 days after Justice League also isn't the smartest idea.
Yeah,
But
it says March 31st.
yeah, so we're still getting it just 10 days late, which that's a week, man. That's
Yeah, I was gonna
that.
say essentially it's essentially just their way of starting out April.
Oh yeah, But oh man,
Which it's weird because it's going to release on a Wednesday.
really? Oh,
Yeah, a Wednesday.
okay. I mean,
Because
hell,
it was supposed to be the 21st, which is a Sunday,
yeah.
but now it's going to be on a Wednesday.
Hey,
Weird, but
I mean,
I would rather it be Wednesday than having to wait for Friday.
yeah. But yeah, a lot to unpack. I didn't notice Mecha Godzilla until you told me, and I was like, I'm gonna go back real fast. That yeah, it's kind of like I told you that picture. The I can't wait for Godzilla and Kong to team up to fight the real enemy. Which yeah, Mecha Godzilla maybe. Honestly, they can waste Mecha Godzilla. I've never honestly cared about Mecha Godzilla just because he's never really been done well. He's been done in the old style, which is a dude in a costume going, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's believable. I believe that.
Yeah, on a 2-foot set.
Yeah,
Nonsense.
they got little toys, and he's like, okay.
That's the Godzilla noises from back then too.
I still love the picture. The I know I told you this, but from the first Godzilla when he pries that thing's mouth open, just shoots down his throat. Someone was like, Kong's gonna beat Godzilla. It shows that. It shows Finn and Jake from Adventure Time. Like, that was a lie. That was a lie. Man, yeah, I can't wait for I can't wait. Your thoughts though, man. What did you gather from this trailer?
I didn't know that Kong had access to Stormbreaker.
Yeah, I want to
Also,
know.
also Kong went for the head.
Kong did go for the head, so he's already one up Thor.
Yes.
He didn't wait. He look here, okay. I watched all the King Kong movies. I think Kong was always going to go for the head. He wasn't going to be like, let's talk this out. He was going to be like, ripping a tree branch in half and just. I still love it. Just. But no, yeah. I'll tell you one thing I really didn't want in this movie. What's her name? 11.
Is that what? Is that the girl
Um,
from Stranger Things?
yeah, I could have given a shit less about her.
Was
If
it
you
Millie
want to,
Bobby Brown or something like that?
yeah, I get a lot of people like her, and hey, like her if you want to. I don't think that she's that great of an actress, but I'm not getting paid to do this shit. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think she's like someone was talking about her being a young Princess Leia. Look, I'm done with the Skywalkers. Okay, if you give me a young Princess Leia movie, I might, lose my mind. I might lose it. But no,
I thought it was cool that the little axe, the axe blade was actually like a Godzilla, like a scale,
yeah, and it
like
was
one of the
like
scales off his back.
what I want to know is they're gonna find a way to explain it. I know because these movies have never really failed me.
Mm.
I've never got walked out of one of these movies and not been, yeah, it's pouring out here. You might hear it a little bit, but I've never left one of these movies wondering why I went or why I watched it. Like, I unfortunately didn't watch Godzilla King of the Monsters until it hit HBO.
Oh,
But
it looked great. It sounded and looked great in the theaters.
I really bet it did. I mean, if I could go back, I would watch it in the theaters because there's just something about watching it in the theaters that you don't get the same effect at home. Like Endgame will never sound as good as it did in the theater the first time I watched it.
I mean, I don't have a theater sound system.
I know.
I
I
have
wish.
a good one, but I don't have one of those.
I wish I did.
You would blow the walls off of your house.
Yeah. Everyone be like, "What happened?" Someone's gonna be like, "You watch Endgame again, dude." They'll be like, "Oh, yeah."
Captain
But
America
no,
said
yeah,
assemble, and then there went the walls. I don't know what happened after that.
it's real fuzzy. I kind of blacked out. But no, I mean, I want to know how they got Kong on that damn boat.
It looked like Tranks.
Because oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting notifications and everything. Here, let me turn that off real quick. Let me get
It looked like it was some kind of like tranquilizer, or
Yeah, that's. Can you still see me?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I gotta get everything, all the notifications off because people like to message me when I'm doing stuff.
You have
There
that problem too.
Yeah, I know, right? There we go. Okay. Um, yeah, tranquilizers. But here's my thing.
Because
Okay.
you could see it in the like when he was on the like when he was on the little ship like looking down at the water, you could see it like on the back of his neck
Yeah.
that they had.
Here's my thing. Did you ever watch the 2005 one?
Would that
The
be
one with
Skull
Jack Black?
Island?
No, the one with Jack Black.
I
The one
feel
that
like I
was
watched it once, but it's been a long time.
yeah. This King Kong is a lot bigger than that one because that one was okay. You can tell it's got some height, but also it's like you're not gonna totally crush something. Yeah, this Kong's fucking huge.
Well, they even it even looks like bigger from Skull Island to now.
Yeah,
He looks like
which
he's
makes me
grown even
wonder.
then.
And I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure they're gonna explain it. They got him on that boat. That's a big boy. That's
Mhm.
heavy. You're not just gonna, put straps underneath and carry him with a helicopter. That's not gonna happen. You had to like lure him and like, I don't know. They're gonna explain it. I can't wait for it. But what I still think the coolest part about that trailer was the daylight city fight where Kong just like, boxered up. Like he wasn't like, strategic. He was just like, spitting out a tooth. He's like, okay, call me Conor McGregor, motherfucker.
You say that, but he just lost like literally 3
Yeah, I
days
was I
ago.
was about to say that he's not doing that great. He
He
kind of got
got knocked out.
yeah, which was funny.
It was actually he got knocked out.
But no, okay, so they said that they're probably gonna have old monsters come back. So I'm guessing like
Well, I know that they set up like a Mothra return for
yeah, well
one.
Mothra always returns. I mean, well, and it's so if I swear to God, if one of their mom's name is Martha, we're fucked.
Save
Save
Mothra.
yeah, but no, I don't know. I kind of want Rodan to come back.
Yeah, they so they also had the post credit scene from King of All Monsters. It had the eco terrorist people recovering one of the heads of Ghidorah.
Yeah, so
So there could be
look,
something with
if
that as
Ghidorah comes
well.
back, I'm 100% in. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be a good movie, though. I didn't think I'd be waiting for a movie as much as I've been waiting for this movie.
I was going to say this one, that trailer made me even more excited.
Oh, here's the thing. I was already kind of amped. Then that trailer came out, and I was like, so good. I'm sitting in the Serena's at work. I'm sitting in the living room. I projected it on my TV. I'm just like, oh, he hit him. Oh, he hit him. That was still cool. I wasn't. Here's my thing though. I don't know why I don't like the way they have King Kong looking, but he looks like a boxer. Like even when he was jumping off that helicarrier and he's just like going for motion, it's like, really, Dwayne Johnson? Did you need to do that?
It's
You know,
just, I must say, most normal fights against Godzilla. It's like, oh, what kind of powers do you have? King Kong against Godzilla. Square up. Runneth thine fade.
Kong's sitting there just like runneth thy fade. Run hands.
These hands, rated E for everyone.
These hands are rated E for everyone.
God dang it.
Whoa!
God dang it, Bobby.
We were watching a little bit of King of the Hill this week too. The episode of them of when they got. We should go back to that restaurant that we went to when we were smoking. You mean Smokies? Yeah, that's it. That show's great. I love it.
I
I love
still
every
love
second of it.
the I love the one where Bobby eats like a 72-ounce steak out of spite in front of a girl that dumped him
Yeah,
that was a vegetarian.
he's he's like, oh,
And the best part, it's like, oh my God, is he done? And he gets up and he unbuttons his pants and then he sits back down.
yeah. He's just like,
Just
that's my
keeps
boy.
going. That's my boy.
But no, yeah, Godzilla versus Kong. Kind of can't wait. That's gonna be great. But let's be honest. This is what we've really been waiting for. I texted you at, I don't know, 3 a.m. on now, which would be Saturday, asking you if you watched the latest episode of WandaVision.
Just know I watch it every Friday at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah. And you know I'm still gonna text you and be like, "Did you watch it?" Yeah,
Of
I know
course.
you watched it, but it's you know. But yeah, what in the hell? That was so good. I didn't think I'd be so happy to see an episode.
Oh, it was really good.
Which the beginning was a little slow, as have been the past two episodes. But you know, I have faith in Marvel, so I watched through it. Yeah, I still don't know what's going on, but I have a theory.
All right, let's hear your theory.
I have a pretty good theory. I think that whoever's doing this, may it be, you know, Mephisto, you know, whoever,
Yeah.
is putting Wanda in a false sense of control. I think I said that last week too.
Mm-hmm.
Of, you know, she changed the whole beekeeper thing of the no, and it rewound back. You know, this time when Vision's prying, it glitched out real quick, and like that, you don't even notice it.
Mm-hmm.
But then she's changing it. So I think that she's been lulled into a sense of like false security. Like she, whatever happens in this, she can change it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's gonna be her snap, is when shit happens that she can't change.
Okay.
I'm and I watched you know, we watched Fat Man Beyond. I kind of got to side with Kev. I'm here for the trauma. I'm here for her to lose her mind completely and just wipe everyone out. I'm 100% here for that. I mean, hell, she booted Monica, what is it, Monica Rambeau?
Yeah.
He booted her out just for wearing a necklace. I mean, honestly, that, and you know, he was killed by Ultron, which
Yeah, I was about to say the Ultron part was what got it.
that made me shoot up. We're sitting there laying. She mentioned Ultron. I was like, Serena kind of looks at me. I was like, the name Ultron was said.
Wait a minute.
This is pretty much the first time it's been said since Age of Ultron.
Yes.
I don't think they've really mentioned Ultron much in the movies.
They've said it like randomly in some of the team up movies that have featured like Tony, because like they've talked about like not wanting an Ultron situation.
And just a side note, one of my favorite parts from Age of Ultron, one of the funniest is when they're talking after the first Ultron attack.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking to Tony, and Bruce is kind of just like, you know, backing, like Homer Simpson into the bushes. And he's like, and Tony looks at, you know, every time you roll over, he's like, only when I created a murder bot. That it's funny. That's another reason why I think Mark Ruffalo's casting was so perfect.
I was going to say my favorite was still at the end of the movie when it's like Vision and Ultron. And he goes, "Well, I was born yesterday."
Yeah, that is funny. But no, yeah, I mean, they mentioned Pietro, who
Hmm.
I don't think they've even mentioned him.
There's been references, but his name itself, I don't think, has been said since.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of felt it felt warm, but it also felt very, I guess the word would be like nerve clenching.
Well, this is like the first time that we've had a case of actual reality in
Yeah,
the simulated
when she was
reality.
sitting there singing that lullaby,
Hmm.
it could have been. I'm sure it was intended the way it was, but I'm sure it was supposed to be beautiful, but it just felt haunting. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like in horror movies when you see like an old lady just like humming and rocking. That's what it felt like. And then I just want to know what they were going to say. The
Oh,
neighbor who
oh,
tried to cut the bricks and it was like, "Oh yeah, I am," and they just went back to cutting. It's like
he just looked like an
glitch.
NPC, like a glitched NPC.
Yeah, like just walking into a wall. He's like, "What are you doing here?" But I mean, I don't know, and I feel like I'm sure we're gonna get a lot more answers Friday. But man, it just, I don't know. It just that whole episode kind of felt it. I guess it kind of made you nervous. Like uneasy. That's the word.
Yeah, I was about to say it
Like,
was like one of those where it's like you watching it, you're like, wait a minute, what's go, what? Wait,
like they don't even say anything. But the more you look at, you more you're like, oh, this doesn't feel right. This it feels too happy to be happy.
mm-hmm.
It's just I don't know, man. It was a lot wrapped into like 30 minutes. I mean, a whole lot.
And I mean, really, it was just like that last 10 minutes.
That last 10 minutes reassured me into watching that show.
I mean, I was
That
gonna
last,
watch it. I thought it was interesting before, but
oh, yeah, I was still going to watch it, but that last
now
10
they
minutes,
just they put the hook in for real.
yeah, that last 10 minutes was like, this is what I'm fucking here for. Like when Vision walks back into the house and, goes all Vision and he's, where's, well, I can't remember her name. Or her fake name was, whatever where's blah, blah, blah. And Wanda's like, oh, she had to go home. And it's like that uneasy choir sound
Hmm.
that is 100% historically proven to be for fucking psychotic. Every time that song is or that music is ever in a movie, and if anyone questions me, look it up and you're gonna go, oh, okay, yeah, he's 100% right. It's always either it's in a horror movie and it's either a creepy kid
Yeah, it's definitely
or someone's about to get killed and sacrificed.
that. Hmm.
I was watching it and I was literally sitting there like this, just like, and I'm like trying to put like red string together in my head, and Serena's like, "Can we go to bed now?" I'm like, "Shh." She's kind of just like getting irritated. She's like, "Can we go to bed now?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, we can go to bed."
Trying to connect the dots.
Like it was yeah. I felt like I was in Always Sunny. Okay,
Let's say you were doing the Charlie Day.
all day long, all day long. But no. Oh, what were you thinking?
Uh, I well, for one, I thought it was cool that they gave us the like our first time seeing like a live action version of Wiccan and Speed
Yeah,
because we finally got to see Vision and Wanda's kids. I was excited to see, like, to finally see like the real world.
yes,
I must say the fact that we actually got to see like the actual real world, not the little fake world that they were. I thought it was funny because now that it's in color, um, you can see like if you look at the background looks fake.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you
I
couldn't
saw that.
you couldn't tell that in black and white, but now that it's in color, like you can see where it's just like cardboard walls and like things that are
Yes,
supposed to be 3D or flat.
that felt really uneasy to me too. Of just, it's like you said, it felt like a stage,
Yeah, and
and
it
it
you could start to see more of it looking fake as opposed to like real, and so that kind of gave into the idea that like, oh, like, this isn't like it start where slowly but surely even like Vision is the one that's starting to realize that, wait a minute, something's wrong here.
yes, which is why I think Wanda also thinks that she's controlling everything,
Hmm.
which is why every time that something happens that could affect her and Vision, it's gone.
Hmm.
It's wiped away. Like when Vision starts asking questions, she changes it, and he's back to because I love you,
Hmm.
and it's like, homegirl, what the fuck are you doing?
I did notice more of the color red
Yeah,
being like prominent, like the red smoke when she was trying to get rid of the stork,
yeah,
and it just and the fact and that was the first time that you could tell that she wasn't fully in control because the stork wasn't going away.
yeah, which means she didn't put it there.
Mm-mm.
That was just, it had its moments of comedy. Like that stork thing was actually, it was pretty funny. It felt like cheesy 70s funny,
Well, I mean, it
but
was
it was
like
still,
Brady Bunch esque.
yeah, it was still like, okay, that's clever. But I don't know. I guess since the ending of that second episode, I've been I knew the third episode was going to show us something.
Hmm.
Didn't know what it was going to be, but I knew it was going to show us, okay, this right here is what you're here for. And I don't know, the whole episode I was feeling dread because I knew in about 15 minutes, yeah, they're about to fuck me up. And yeah, in about 15 minutes,
It
they
worked.
fucked me up.
It worked. Yeah.
Like the whole, she said, she just moved here, no family, no husband, no kids, and Vision's like, what the fuck's wrong with that? And she's like, no home. And he was like, sorry, what? I didn't hear you from all the way over there. You mind telling me that again? And then what's his name? The neighbor was like, he was getting ready to tell him something.
Hmm.
And I don't know, that neighbor felt this whole episode a little weird. So I wonder if he's fake. I don't think he's an agent. I think he's part
Well,
of the illusion.
so here's the thing, right? Like, whenever they went into the real world, you saw the little sign for the actual town
Yeah.
on the outside, meaning that all of those people in there could be real people, but
Okay. Yeah.
they just got wrapped up in this, and they know that it's fake, and
But
they're kind of in like one of those like get out moments where it's
yeah.
like they know that they're not where they're supposed to be, but yet they're still stuck there.
Yeah. Now that you say that, that makes a lot more sense. I mean, blew my theory out of the water. Thanks. Um, but no, yeah. I mean, shit. That's just good writing. That's just damn good. It reminded me of there was a show. I don't know if you ever watched it. It had Matt Dillon in it called Wayward Pines.
uh, I feel like I saw like one episode, but I don't.
The whole show was about, I don't know if he's an FBI agent, but he works like in a law enforcement esque kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like he's there, and he wakes up in a town.
Oh yeah, I watched a few of those, but I never actually finished that show.
That WandaVision kind of reminds me of that, where it's slowly. Ooh, excuse me, forgot how to breathe for a second. Um, it happens to the best of us. Um, it's it's slowly showing you its true colors,
Mm-hmm.
literally and metaphorically. With it went to color, and now you see the fake background. You see red everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and now the townsfolk are kind of like, he's over there. It's, you remember the first Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yes.
When Sparrow's talking to Mr. Gibbs, and he's like, I have leverage. He's like, what? He's like, just like that's one of my favorite things. If they do that in a movie, it automatically wins me. They're like trying to point something. They're like,
We named the monkey Jack.
yeah, yeah, but no, I don't know, man. I'm 150% here for everything. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting out of Facebook. Okay, I am so sorry. Getting out of Facebook because people don't understand. Hey, I'll text you later. Um, but no, sorry. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm here for the mystery aspect because I love a good mystery show.
Mm-hmm.
I I love it. I mean, like Wayward Pines, I was sold. Gravity Falls, the kids show. Yeah, I will watch that show 4 more times, and I will love every bit of it every time. You know, I like I like stuff like that. Marvel. This is the first Marvel mystery, I
Mm-hmm.
think. I mean, everything else has been kind of, there he is, get him, and
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
2.5 hours of fighting. Now it's kind of like, where is he? But no, I don't know, man. What are your? I know we've talked about now that you've seen this. What do you think is actually happening? Because they're slowly showing you. I think they've shown you what's really happening, but it's just hidden under so much stuff that we don't know they've shown us. Because that's a Marvel thing to do.
Well, so here's one of the things that I've noticed. So like this in this week's episode, we had more. So like in their Brady Bunch style opening,
Yeah.
in the Brady Bunch, it was like squares, right?
Yeah.
Well, in this one, it was all like hexagons.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So we've had like those instances of like hexagons showing up in like every episode now, and there is a thing in Marvel that had hexagons as their logo. AIM. So
Yeah.
we
Okay.
might finally get that payoff from Iron Man 3,
Oh, I so hope. I so.
because that was who Cillian Murphy was working for, was AIM.
Was it Killian Murphy or was it
Yeah, the dude that blew up.
Was Killian Murphy in that?
That was the dude that blew up, right?
I thought that was Guy Pearce.
I think his like isn't that his actual wasn't that his name in the movie? It was Cillian Murphy?
Killian Murphy's the dude that played Scarecrow in the Dark Knight movies.
Maybe I'm getting it. Was his name Kill? I feel like it was something
Let
like
me.
that.
I'm looking it up.
That.
That's what I'm doing.
I feel like,
Every time I say to Google something, I feel like I'm Joe Rogan. Look that up, Jamie. Now his last name was Killian.
there it was. Yeah.
Aldrich.
Yeah, Aldrich Killian. There it is. See, I knew it was a Killian. I got my Killians confused. You know all two of them.
Yeah. I used to call him Cillian Murphy forever, like because that's how I had always heard it. Like someone in my family was like Cillian this, and I was like, oh, that's his name. And I was watching I think GQ, I guess it's a magazine. I don't know. I just know they do YouTube shit.
Yes,
They did,
Gentleman's Quarterly. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. They did him breaking down his like most famous roles is like, I'm Cillian Murphy. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's your name? He's like, I'm glad I never met you because I'd have been like, hi, Cillian. And he's like, okay, back of the line. Kind of like the animal.
You go to the back of the line.
Kind of like the animal. Back of the mob. This mob. Okay, out of the mob. That's my favorite part. So, I got a question. If someone already lit their torch, Can they just keep it lit? Yeah, I guess. Okay, it's fine. I got another question. Norm Macdonald can be in anything, and I'll laugh. But anyways, yeah,
100%,
AIM. Okay, yeah, you sold me. I like your version of this.
Yeah. Also, hexagons are very like bee-like, and we saw a beekeeper get yeeted. Yeah.
Oh, there's so much stuff, so many things that it could be. It's gonna. I can't wait for. I can't wait for this week's episode. I really can't. It's gonna be. It's gonna be something great. We might watch it earlier because we usually watch it at like 11 o'clock, but she's on day shift for the next couple weeks, so we might watch it earlier, and I have to spend the rest of my day with that in my head. But no, I can't wait. I can't wait for this week's episode. I'm sure we're gonna get more answers.
I think for the first time we start out this episode, we probably don't start out in Wanda's reality. We might see directly after what happened when Monica Rambeau got yoded out of the.
I just want to see Randall Park. That dude's funny. That dude is funny in Ant-Man. The funniest part is I'll see you later. Why do you want to go out or something? Yeah. No, it's just something. Oh, okay, because I'm free now. He's hilarious. I liked him as Kim Jong in the interview.
Still haven't seen it.
Dude, he plays because he's naturally like fit. He's very, very muscular. And he plays Kim Jong Il or Un, whichever one's the current one. In the interview, and he's like fat, but like real fat, not like fat suit fat. And he's funny as hell in that movie. I highly recommend that movie for Seth Rogen alone. And for but no, let's kind of scooch on. Still in Marvel, Black Widow. They released the Black Widow runtime because they've released the whole movie at this point. Might as well release the runtime as well. It's about 2.5 hours, 2 hours 25 minutes. So it's
it's like a good average Marvel movie time.
Yeah, I mean, I think Captain America, Winter Soldier is like 2:15, 2:16, something like that.
I was gonna say the first Captain America like credits included it was 2:06. So it was like just over. So like, without the credits, like you're looking at, probably like just under 2 hours, like give or take like 10 minutes for credits.
Yeah. So, and, mid-credit scene, post-credit scene, But yeah, they've released so much of this movie, yet none at all. You know what I mean? They've released so many, this is a look at Taskmaster. It's like, oh, we've seen 9 looks at Taskmaster. Okay, yeah, I'm going to look at Taskmaster. I'm going to see what he looks like.
Again.
Yeah.
For the 5th time.
It would be really funny if it's like, here's Taskmaster in a hat. I'd be like, he's wearing a fucking hat. Because yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Well, they're also talking about Black Widow might get delayed again. I'm not sure if those reports are true. But
were they planning on releasing it on Disney Plus, or were they going to do?
They haven't said anything about that yet. I don't see them doing that. Honestly, I mean, it would be smart of them to do it, but I don't see them. I don't see them putting that on Disney Plus just because. Honestly, I wouldn't watch it on Disney Plus. I'd watch it in theaters.
Yeah, I would probably go
because there's just watching a Marvel movie for the first time in your living room. Yeah, it has its benefits. You can pause it.
You don't have to wear pants.
Don't have to wear pants. Well, here's the thing. Technically, you don't have to wear pants at a movie theater.
Yes.
Hear me out.
Fine. You can wear shorts. Shorts are approved.
Technically, you don't. But if you decide to follow through with that plan, you're going to do a lot of knocking on doors and telling people, "Hi, I live down the road. I did this." So yeah, wear pants. Um, I'll still never forget. I have weird dreams, as most people do. I had a dream. Okay, I swear to God, that I was walking around the mall, just no pants, just Winnie the Poohing it, just walking around
Full
and
Winnie the Pooh in it.
just full Winnie the Poohing it. And I woke up and went, "Wow, I'm gonna get arrested." Like, when you wake up and you're slowly realizing it was a dream.
Yeah.
I woke up and was like, "Man, I'm about to get locked up." Like, yeah, don't do it. But no, keep back with Marvel as well. Spider-Man 3, Dane DeHaan. He played Green Goblin in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. He's been in a couple
Okay.
of. He always looks like he's sick or tired. Like he just has
Okay.
one of those.
He could be sick and tired.
He could
I'm
be
sick and
sick and
tired
of
of
these
these mother
motherfucking
effing snakes.
motherfucking
These
plane.
mother effing plane.
But no, he said that he will not be returning for Spider-Man 3.
Good. There's a better Green Goblin that they should go get.
Which, from what I've heard, they did.
Yes.
Don't hold me to that. I'm not 100% sure about it. I did read something that said that they're saying he's in talks. Which
He needs to be in finalized.
yeah, here's my thing, okay? And if I end up making it in movies, I'm gonna make sure I do this shit. If I'm making a big, movie where it's like, oh my gosh, there's all these other people you could use from past movies. Yeah, no one's gonna hear a damn thing. You're gonna go, is he gonna use Doc Ock? And then other people are gonna go, I guess we're gonna have to wait to see because he's not gonna say a damn thing. Because I don't know, I don't know if it's just me, but Doc Ock, I was very happy to hear. And Electro, okay, yeah, I could see it. If they got Willem Dafoe and they told us that was a bad move. Because do you have any idea how much hype there would be if you just swept it under the rug and when you go to see Spider-Man 3, you're like, is that, get the fuck out of here. It would be one of the best parts of that movie, which even if they tell you is going to be the best part. But no, yeah, Dane DeHaan, he says he's not coming back, and honestly,
Doesn't
I
bother
don't.
me one bit.
It doesn't bother me. I didn't like him as Harry Osborn. Um, he was not a good. No. Stop. Get help.
Stop it. Get some help.
But here's a. Were you a Spy Kids fan? Did you enjoy the
Yes.
Spy Kids movies?
Yes.
Okay. They're working on a reboot.
No. Wait. If you bring back the original two,
Yeah.
okay, I take that back. If you bring back the original four kids, because there was also like their little rivals,
Oh
you
yeah.
bring them back and have them be the grown-ups now.
That
Yeah.
would that would be cool.
If
But
not, get it out of here.
it doesn't look like they said much about it other than Robert Rodriguez is coming back to direct it. He directed the first. I think he directed the first three, or he's directed all of them. I don't know.
I thought there was only three.
There's four. I didn't watch the fourth one. It's like Out of Time or something about time. I don't know. Yeah, look that up. I don't know. It's something about times or clocks. I don't know. A house with a clock in its walls, I think. Did you ever watch that?
Oh, that was they. It looks like they did they have that was one where they tried to it's called All the Time in the World.
Yeah.
But they tried to reboot it already with like different kids.
Yeah, and see how well that went.
I didn't even know it existed. That's how well it went.
I knew it. I knew it existed. Didn't watch it because I honestly kind of fell out of the Spy Kids movies.
Well, I mean, it
After
came out in 2011, so
yeah, I was. I'm not even gonna ask how old you were. You were already drinking, so don't even act like you weren't.
I
Um,
was in college. Let's put it that way.
I was. I can't remember, but yeah, no, I didn't watch much of it. But now that I mentioned it, did you ever watch A House with a Clock in Its Walls?
I have no idea what that is.
It's one of the newer Jack Black movies. It's a kids movie. Yeah, do you know who filmed it? Who directed it?
I do not.
The same dude that did Hostel.
Because when I think of kids movies, I think of Hostel.
Yeah. If there are top three kids movies, it's Hostel,
Hostel,
Cannibal
Hostel 2,
Holocaust,
Hostel 2.
yeah, Hostel 2. I mean, Hostel 2 is just
Wasn't that one based on a book?
The House with a Clock in Its Walls.
Yeah, I thought that was a
Yeah,
book.
I think so. I think it was based off a book. But yeah, Eli Roth did it, or he had his hand in it somewhere. I think he was either writing or directing it. But yeah, did Hostel. The
Mind
movie,
blowing.
pretty much the beginning of the torture porn movies.
Also, it had Kate Blanchett in it.
Kate Blanchett. Was she Thor Ragnarok? Hella. Yeah, I remember now. I didn't watch it. I mean, I was just wondering if you watched it. But no, on to another thing. We've talked about Titans on the show, correct?
Barely, yes.
Yeah,
Talk
we've
that it exists. That's about
yep,
it.
yeah, said that it existed, and that I'm not gonna watch it because wasn't a big fan. Because it's kind of making the Teen Titans into, kind of jackasses. I mean, in the pilot, Robin says, "Fuck Batman."
Okay.
So that can, that if you're wondering what that show's like, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's a pretty good way of just answering the question, hey, is Batman going to show up? No.
Yeah, he did show up. He showed up at the end of that season. Yeah. Here's my thing, okay? And I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. You know how the costumes fit in the movies? They fit kind of good. It doesn't look like, that's on their head.
Yeah.
Can we get that budget for the TV shows?
Probably.
It's just a thought because
I mean, to be fair, Green Arrow and Flash look pretty good.
yeah, that's because they have like the possum face, like the robber's mask. Did you see Batgirl or Batwoman? Her mask was out to like here. It's like, yeah, no one's shooting you in the head. You can pick up FM radio with that mask. People are probably gonna get mad. There's a lot of people like
FM radio.
Dude, the mask was. It looked the mat for some reason. I don't know why, but I think
she had to hide her shark repellent somewhere. Okay.
More like her, which I can't remember why the original chick got kicked out.
For Batwoman? Oh, she didn't get kicked. She just left.
Or, yeah, she quit or whatever. But no, the masks in the TV show, they look ridiculous. They look ridiculous. Like the Ravager mask, Deathstroke's daughter from Titans.
Mm-hmm.
It literally has the like comic book eye thing. Where it goes all the way out to here and it looks like Spider-Man's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, did you need it? I don't think you did. I don't think you had to look ridiculous. You woke up and chose violence today. But no,
it does look a little big. I just looked it up.
Yeah, it are you talking about Ravager or
yeah.
Batman? Yeah. Here, I think they have the Stargirl mask. The masks from Stargirl. Every TV show incarnation of DC characters, their masks look ridiculous. Except for like Dr. Fate.
Why is it so hard to get a picture of these people in some light?
Yeah.
Like, is that so hard to film the show with like some light in the show.
I know. I mean, they
Everything was
obviously
just
didn't spend their
shadow.
budget on masks. But no, like it's just like the Batman costume from Gotham. That looked absolutely ridiculous. It looked horrible.
Well, I mean, Gotham was horrible, so
Yes, that is true. I mean, everyone's sitting there saying that that dude should play Joker. No, he shouldn't. He had his chance. He sucked then, he'll suck now. He had his chance and he failed.
that no, well, he had a chance, but the show sucked. He never had a chance, really.
That is true.
That show was terrible.
The dude that played Bane, oh, their Bane pissed me off.
Hey, would you like for me to tell you how I knew that show was going to be bad
I would
before
like
I ever watched an episode? Okay.
to.
Okay, so they said it was set in the Batman world, right?
No Batman.
I was like, "Are we going to see Batman?" They said, "Yeah, he's 7 years old." I'm good.
Yeah. I'm gonna clock out on this one.
Like, who watches Batman for not Batman?
Well, here's the thing. Smallville kind of did that, but they at least had like Superman aspects to it. You know, like you got to see Clark kind of turn into Superman. And this you got to see Bruce turn into Batman, but he turned from being kind of a punk into being what looked like a teenager cosplaying as Batman. Because here's the thing, okay, Bat costumes, you've seen them. They have to look like it's not just a mask on a cape.
Yeah.
It looked like he took a Michael Keaton Batman costume and was like, okay, I'm going to use this mask. Just shouldn't you attach it to your Yeah, exactly. Shouldn't you attach it to your cape? Shouldn't I attach it to my cape? You're funny. A cape that looked like a shower curtain. Just gonna
no capes.
Yeah, no capes. Looked like he was wearing hockey pads. It was not good.
What was he, like 12?
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so let move on. Is there going to be Batman? Yes, but he's 7. Go away. I don't want to see it.
Batmite.
I'm here for the Batman. Give me the Batman.
But no, like,
but we have Commissioner Gordon. I want the Batman.
Yeah, and it wasn't even Commissioner Gordon; it was Detective Gordon. It's like, look, I didn't want to see like Law and Order Gotham. I wanted to see Batman. If I wanted to see Law and Order Gotham, I'd watch Law and Order and go, ooh, maybe I'll pretend it's Gotham. Yep.
I was about to say they could have. The only way they could have made it worse was if they were all in high school, and like Commissioner Gordon was like the principal.
Well, there was going to be a TV show called Gotham High or something, and it was going to be like obviously
Stop
a kid.
It. Get some help.
Yeah, I know, right? But it was going to be an obvious kid show, and it was going to be like Batman was a jock and Joker was like a weird. Like it had a decent idea. Like Bane was the bodybuilder in high school. It's like, yeah, no shit. But
I would like to insert the video of Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. Nope, wrong. No.
From what I heard,
no.
Yeah, I know, right? But from what I heard, like the basic outline of the show, it did sound like it was going to be like a
no, decent... wrong.
It'd be cool if they were
wrong. No, I'm in charge.
Oh, I hate you. Okay, I hate you. But no, speaking of Batman, we didn't even get off the Titans topic. Sorry. They have cast not Batgirl, Oracle. It's Savannah. What was her name? I should have written it down, however you say that word. But I did not. Savannah Welch.
Mm-hmm.
She's an actress. Apparently she's actually like disabled. Lost her leg in an accident. I read about it. I can't remember exactly what it is. So I'm sure they'll find a way to incorporate that in there. I mean, she looks like Barbara Gordon, so you're not going to hear me complain about that. Oh, my face is red. You're not going to hear me complain about that because if she looks like her, if she can play a good Barbara Gordon, you're not going to hear me bitch. Barbara Gordon's not hard to play.
No.
It's not like it's, a Batman. Oh, wait. But no, yeah, so it will be interesting to see. I might watch her wheel her way. That's messed up to say. Watch her insert herself. Sorry.
Watch her roll in,
Yeah. Actually, you know what?
roll
No,
into the role.
no. If you like Barbara Gordon, she'd laugh at that joke. Watch her wheel her way into Titans. But no, I think she'll do a pretty good job from what I've heard. She's a decent actress, anyways. I don't think she's been in anything I've ever seen,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll I'll watch her first episode. If it sucks like the rest of the show does, okay, I'm done. But but no, the Snyder cut has continued to change on us
Oh boy.
because first it was going to be a 4-hour movie,
Mm-hmm.
then it was going to be a 4-hour show.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's back to being a 4-hour movie.
Oh boy.
You know,
Gone with the Batman.
yeah, I know, right? Which I'll watch a 4-hour movie. I will sit down. I will watch all 4 hours of Justice League. I don't care.
As long as I can pause it to go to the bathroom, I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. Look, and here's the thing. I think they said this on Fat Man too. If it was a mini series and they put it out, the whole thing at once or once a week or whatever, I'd spend 4 hours watching it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's gonna be rated R, so Batman gets to say fuck. Sure, there have been characters that they have yet to announce.
AKA like Green Lantern and.
Yeah.
Well, did they announce that Green Lantern was going to be in it?
They said Ryan Reynolds was in talks.
Okay.
So I think he was going to come in as like a cameo, because Ryan Reynolds has been pretty humble about his turn at bat of Green Lantern. He's been shockingly humble. I mean, except for the ending of Deadpool 2.
Thank you. I was like,
Uh,
he literally went back and shot himself from making. He literally shot himself in the head to make sure he didn't make that movie in Deadpool when he could go back and change the past.
I know. You're welcome, Campbell. But I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there are a lot of characters they haven't announced. I do know that they said Dr. Fate is going to be in the Black Adam movie.
Okay.
So I'm here for that because I love me some Dr. Fate. Apparently, I think they also said that Keanu is coming back as Constantine.
I am Constantine.
I know, right? So I think he's going to lead a Justice League Dark movie.
Okay.
Or something. So hey, I'm down for that. I like Justice League Dark.
I like Keanu. Let's go.
Yeah, I know, right? But no, I mean, the more TV shows, because now with COVID, watching TV shows is kind of like a pastime now,
Yeah, it's how you pass the time.
I know, right? So we got Peacock, and they put The Office on Peacock. If you're gonna ask, am I gonna watch it? No.
You should. Do it. Yes.
Let me finish. No, I've actually thought about probably starting it again just to give it another shot.
I was say like I said, like that first season is kind of like like they're finding their footing. They're trying to the first couple episodes was literally just them ripping off the British version. And then as they kind of started to find their own rhythm and it builds upon itself to the point where it's so enjoyable. And then it does take a little turn down whenever Steve Carell leaves. But you also do get gratuitous James Spader, so you can picture him as Ultron the whole time. And
I do like me some James Spader. I do like that. I've been thinking about watching it, but a show that we like is going to begin filming its 3rd season in April. Mando will be there. They said they're going to start filming and all that, pre-production and everything in April. So maybe, I don't know. Did you hear anything about if we're going to get it?
I just want to know if Shirt and Jeans guy is going to be back.
Shirt and Jeans guy is the real hero of Star Wars. And if you try and convince me otherwise, you're just wrong.
I was gonna say he's the only one that wore sensible clothing.
Everyone else had a gun. All he had was a boom mic.
He just wanted you to hear it, okay?
He just
He's the literal hero.
You didn't get to hear Mando say, "This is the way," without Shirts and Jeans guy.
Exactly.
You didn't get any of that. You didn't get to, hear Apollo Creed say probably something dumb, because let's be honest, he's not exactly the most intelligent character in that show.
You didn't get to hear the voice of Space Boston without that man.
I did. Oh my! Speaking of space, dude, I saw something. My uncle sent me something, and it was saying, how the military has their, their birthdays, and all that, and they all have their different names. And she said, if Space Force doesn't call their birthday parties Spaceballs, I'm not gonna recognize you as a true military power. Oh, I love that movie. I really wish
Schwartz be with you.
I really wish they would have done a sequel to that movie. Because Spaceballs is literally one of the funniest Mel Brooks movies. After like Men in Tights. That was funny. I lost. Am I supposed to lose? Everyone just opens the script. Don't you even look.
I'm concerned that you think that Men in Tights is one of Mel Brooks's best movies.
First of all, it's hilarious, and it was also the first one I ever watched. I watched Spaceballs after it.
What other movies by him have you seen?
Young Frankenstein
should be rated ahead of that one.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, and what others have you seen?
History of the World, was it part 1?
Should be rated ahead of that one.
Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles
should be rated ahead of the. What are you talking about?
Look,
I love Spaceballs, but even all three of those movies should be above Spaceballs.
So, where are white women at? Blazing Saddles is one of those movies that when I was a kid, like a lot younger, I always wondered why my mom was weird about me watching it. And then when I watched it, in like 2 years afterwards, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. I kind of see why now. And Mel Brooks has pretty much helped shape my humor.
Oh, 100%. I love that man to death.
That and Monty. Man, my face is really red. Monty Python. Monty Python, man.
I hate how you say the word python.
Python. I've said it like that my entire life, okay?
Did you just realize how weird you said it?
Yes, I do. It's like Serena says I have a country accent when I say like barbecue.
Python got me, so.
But no, yeah.
Yes, this is Mike Tyson, and I'm here to talk to you about Monty Python and the whole week whale. That's how you said it.
Mike Tyson, that's funny. But no, yeah, man, that's pretty much all the news, man. That's pretty much everything that's happened.
I'm still concerned that you thought that we need to have a talk about you and your Mel Brooks movies, okay?
Yeah, probably won't happen. I stand by what I said. No. Two of those movies I didn't even think about until I started thinking about more. Like the two movies that jump right in my head when I think of Mel Brooks are Spaceballs and Robin Hood, because those were the first two I ever watched.
When I think of Mel Brooks, the first thing that I think of is, what knockers?
Oh, no. Sorry. I lied. We're not done. And I think we said it last week too. Liam Neeson is he's retiring from action movies. But let's be honest, his career was kind of dead because he likes to go on talk shows and say things. You ever hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, if you have opinions,
He has a
that's
particular set of skills.
yeah, and those skills are pretty racial. Here's my thing: if you have an opinion, that's fine. That's your opinion. If you are as held to as high of a standard as Liam Neeson is, and you go on a talk show and you say what he said, yeah, your career is kind of done. You did that to yourself. You're a moron.
Yeah, he is. He's going to be Qui-Gon from the movie industry here soon. I'm not sorry I said that.
I wouldn't be sorry either. But no, he's retiring from action films, and apparently he's still going to act. Which, hey, I have no problem with him. I think he's a good actor. I think some things he did was kind of dumb, but I'm not exactly the smartest person in the world either.
As we just witnessed with your Mel Brooks thing.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you make a valid point here. But no, apparently, and I think we talked about this last week too, he's in talks for a Naked Gun either reboot or sequel.
Yep, hate it. Go away.
Yeah, no. I'm not here for it. You just can't replace
Wrong.
You just can't replace
wrong.
Man. I mean, he's one of those actors that once he's in a movie, if they remake it, if you mention it, he's the first face you see. I mean, but no, what they really need to remake is another Loaded Weapon. The National Lampoon's Lethal Weapon
yeah, because
ripoff.
that one has who was in that? I know it was Emilio Estevez.
And it was Samuel L. Jackson.
Was that who it was? Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, that one was funny.
What is your favorite Leslie Nielsen moment?
I am serious, but don't call me Shirley.
Mine is the body condoms. They're just they're in a gigantic condom, and that is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I didn't tell you the other funny thing I saw. I meant to text it to you. I get on TikTok when I'm bored, or if I'm like trying to go to sleep, it'll just watch a bunch of stupid shit and go to bed. Yeah, I saw something the other day, and I saw it, so I had to mention it to you, so I couldn't be the only one to live in this universe. Jennifer Coolidge, you know what I'm talking about? Stifler's mom, and everything. She's like just that, like that dumb blonde. There's a dude. I gotta send you these videos. He said if she was in Star Wars, and he's holding a Swiffer, and he's got like these balloons in his shirt that make him look like And he's like, use the fucking Force, and the dude says it so well. It's like, oh, go. And he's like, you were the chosen one. I didn't read that prophecy clearly enough. I need to go back and read that. Like it's funny. I highly recommend you find that shit because I'm clocked out. I'm done with that. It makes me happy. Did you hear who they got playing Thrawn? Did we talk about that?
Oh yeah, they got the person that did the voice for the live or the animated series. To be the live action version, right?
Yeah. He was also in Sherlock, the show.
The show, because there are two of them. So, a lot of great and exciting things happening in the world of nerd and pop culture and all that jazz. But it kind of makes me go back to our sponsor now. I know it's gonna be not sponsors. If only, right?
I know, right? Keeps.
Manscaped. What?
Yeah.
Please sponsor.
Yeah. Or superherostuff.com. Please sponsor us. I'll buy tons of stuff from you. But no,
shameless plug.
What?
I said hashtag shameless plug.
Yeah, are you ashamed? Mm-mm.
No.
But yeah, that's everything we got, man. Yeah, is there anything else you wanna?
No, I was about to say I'm just, looking forward to what will be tomorrow when this goes live. Tomorrow's episode of WandaVision.
Yeah,
And then I think we're gonna hit a couple more of the movies in chronological order or in MCU timeline order.
yeah,
We're gonna hit a couple more of those. So I think up next would be Captain Marvel, and then I believe it was Iron Man and Iron Man 2.
yeah. Because I want to say, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Thor is after Iron Man too, because I think their post credit or mid credit scene was Mjolnir and that.
The hammer.
So that sounds exciting. Me and Serena got to find a show to watch. And when I say me and Serena, I mean me because she's in. And don't you dare!
The
I knew,
Office is a good show.
I knew it was going to come out of your mouth.
Just watch it, and then you'll know.
I'll have to give it. No, we have a list of shows we have to watch. Like I have to get her to
Like
watch
The
Arrow.
Office, for instance.
Shut the hell. No, like we have Arrow on there, Daredevil, Punisher, House of Cards.
Arrow's a good one. Yeah.
Arrow is so good. Did you ever watch House of Cards?
No.
House of Cards is it's interesting. It's one of those that you can't miss an episode because you'll kind of sit there and wonder what the hell's going on. But it's pretty good. Very. I mean, obviously, it's a politically based show,
Mm-hmm.
so it's touchy depending on who watches it, But I recommend it. I think it's pretty good. I watched the first season and maybe the beginning of the second one, and then, I stopped because I actually can't remember why I stopped watching the show. And then Kevin Spacey decided, to drop the mic in a way. I don't know how to best say it. He got Me Too'd
Mm-hmm.
and by all these females, and he was like, "Ha!" Or I actually don't even think it was a female. I think it might have been a dude.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, "Ha! You're wrong because I'm gay." Dropped the mic and just walked off. It's like, should we clap? I don't think we should, but maybe. But yeah, that he got kicked out of that show, so I haven't watched much or really heard much about it since he got kicked out. But
I don't think he's done really anything since all that came out.
no, I think he's done a voice acting or two. Other than that, I really don't even know what he's done, which sucks because I like Kevin Spacey, but also kind of got what he deserved.
Yeah.
Like in all honesty, don't do that. Don't be an asshole.
It looks like he hasn't done anything since.
Anything.
Yeah, House of Cards.
Yeah, he got kicked off of that show, and he got kicked off of some movie. I think it was All the Money in the World.
I was about to say there it lists him as a Billionaire Boys Club, which came out in 2018, so it probably was one of those things that he had already filmed by the time all that happened.
Yeah.
And then everything else is he has 2 shorts where he played his character from House of Cards.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah, I think he's done acting. Which sucks because he's a good actor, but also he got what he deserves. I'm sorry. As much as I like you as an actor, if you kind of do some fuck shit and you actually do it, like you're not one of those like very rare occurrences that's a wrongful accusal, I'm done with you. Like
As Joaquin Phoenix says, you get what you fucking deserve.
I I didn't tell you about this, man. And I know this is kind of like, well, this isn't really a exactly formal show anyway, so it'll be fine. My brother finally watched Joker, and he called me and he was like, "So he shot dudes and he's dancing in a bathroom," and I was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah."
yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because he's the Joker. It doesn't matter why he's doing something. He's doing it because he can." And Logan kind of just sits there, and he lives with my grandparents right now because he moved back down here and all that. And my grandma's like, "He looks stupid. He's being weird," and I'm like, "That's the Joker for you. There's no rhyme or reason. He'll either give you 100, like the late great Denny O'Neil said. He'll either give you $100 bill or he'll shoot you. He'll probably shoot you, but there's also a chance that he'll give you a hundo and fucking tell you to fuck off." But I don't know. I was talking to someone in my family. They said that they want him to be the Joker for Battinson, and I was like, it doesn't chronologically line up.
Mm-mm. No,
I mean,
negative.
Because he was
Wrong.
old.
No, wrong.
Exactly. Because he was old in Joker, and Bruce was what, 8? I'm pretty sure. 8, because his parents died when he was 8. When Bruce gets into his 20s, or it looks like late 20s, early 30s, he's probably dead.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
I would say nobody needs elderly abuse in Batman. We've already got enough abuse.
I did see a picture the other day, and it's funny. It said, "Find someone to hold you the way that Heath Ledger held both the Gyllenhaals." It had Maggie Gyllenhaal from Dark Knight and Jake Gyllenhaal from Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh yeah, but no, I guess we've rambled long enough. Talked their ear off enough. Like we've said in every video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share it out to all your friends so they can hear us,
If
talk all
there's
this
any,
dumb mess. And
any theories you have about what we're going to see in WandaVision, be sure to, throw it below on any of the links that we have. I would say we want to hear your thoughts too.
Oh yeah, 100%. If you got anything we missed or anything we got wrong, feel free to let us know. We're not perfect. We get everything. Well, we're not. He's not perfect. I'm a perfect specimen. So,
right. Says the man who messed up Mel Brooks.
And who thought that Pat Sajak died. But no, yeah. If there's anything we got wrong or anything we didn't notice, 100% feel free to let us know, because WandaVision has a lot to unpack. I mean, it just got back from a 3-year trip to Hawaii, and he's not unpacked them bags.
No, the doctor never got to go, so
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
What gets me about that too, just a quick tangent, he's like, "Can we walk there?" It's like, you're not gonna mention that. You're not gonna mention it at all, that he just quicksilvered your ass to the house, and you're just gonna be like, "I felt like we were walking." You're not gonna say anything, okay? But no, yeah. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know. Let us know if there's any movies you want us to review. I've been thinking about doing reviews too.
Ooh, okay, that'll be fun. Yeah, that'll give me something to watch.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about doing like a review. Whatever movie it is, we watch it. What stuff we like, stuff we didn't like. If we didn't like the movie, didn't like the movie, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it for me. You got anything else to add, my man?
No, I would say we got WandaVision coming up. I got some more Marvel movies to watch here soon.
Oh yeah.
Say, and then sports stuff. Super Bowl in 2 weeks. Alabama basketball still undefeated.
Bowl is in 2
Gotta
weeks.
love it. And I'm excited because Super Bowl time is where we get Marvel trailers.
Yeah.
So we may get what a good time to release another trailer for, I don't know, like Black Widow or Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. But who's going to the Super Bowl this year? I don't follow sports.
Chiefs and the Buccaneers, aka the Chiefs. Yeah, Brady's back with the NFC. So
Here's my thing. I knew that Brady got traded to the Bucks.
it was a free agent thing, but yeah, he just signed
Well,
the deal.
that he went there. The second, I think I even said this, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be the first year in a while they go." And I mean, Brady's hitting that mojo. He's doing the good stuff. I mean,
I was about to say, yeah, it's I have a feeling they're probably not going to win because the Chiefs just look real good again.
yeah.
But I was about to say, that Andy Reid offense with Patty Mahomes and Travis Kelsey and Tyreek Hill, it's looking real good.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, maybe next season I'll get. I've been trying to get more into it, but I might next season. But I guess since this is the last of it, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Send out to all your friends who like everything nerd. And if you got nothing else to add, this was Nerd is the Word. I'm Josh,
I'm Jeff,
and thank you for watching. And may the force be with you.
and this is the way.